All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another draft with me, Jerupidus, and today we are drafting the Arena Cube. I don't really even know what's in it. I'm just going to kind of go by what I see in front of me, and we'll see how it goes. So what do we have here? Nightmare Shepherd is really good with sacrifice strategies. Folio of Fancies is pretty strong, too, just as a non-combat way of having a win condition. Same with Approach, but I don't like that as much, I don't think. And Beanstalk Giant is quite good as well. And so is Sublime Epiphany. I think I'm actually just going to take Sublime Epiphany. Usually if you can, like, counter, bounce, and draw, that's really good. And then beyond that, like, it just gets more insane. And I do like this card as a 2-drop. But I feel like because it's a cube, there's going to be a lot more sweepers, so we'll just take the counterspell. Like, the whole sacrifice deck is right in here, though. You got Priest, Nightmare, Shepherd, and Gutterbones. But I'm going to take the Sublime Epiphany. Okay, I don't think I like this. Polukranos is okay. I'm not seeing anything particularly strong. I might just take Drowned Catacomb. Like, Into the Royal is decent. Thrix is okay, but not particularly exciting. Bo3's Lieutenant is quite good, actually. That's, like, actually really, really good, right? I basically like anything that if you kill it, you get something out of the exchange, and that seems actually really strong. I think I'm going to take that. Yeah, it's just, like, really big. Meh. So, what? Maze Mind Tome is decent, for sure. Heartless Act is good, but I feel like removal is maybe a little less important, and this one can be awkward. I think I'll just take the card draw. Man, there's a Mayhem Devil. I should have just jumped like right into just the actual sacrifice deck. We'll take the Tome. So Loxodon seems interesting with Bo3's Lieutenant. That actually seems like really strong, because at that point you're starting to get a pretty strong 2-card combo, and it combos with just, like, anything else you have. Kind of in for that. There is also Cast Out, but I think I'm going to try to, like, be real focused on just a synergy here. And then maybe Sublime Epiphany will get out. This seems real good, and so does Thalia. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of Thalia. Yeah, let's do it. I think in your white aggro deck, Thalia is, like, really important. So let's take that. Maul is good. Yeah, I'm going to take Maul. Okay, I'm starting to see something here. Yeah, I think I like Knight of Autumn, and I think we're going to go green-white. Because I like the idea of counters here. Thalia is obviously a non-bow with Maul, but I think it should hurt them more than it hurts me, especially if I'm applying early pressure. And while I do have to watch out for sweepers, Thalia helps me with that. And I'm hoping that I get something to kind of help me deal with that. Yeah, Chandra's Incinerator is not going to do it, but Labyrinth of Scophos is probably fine. There's also, like, Botanical Sanctum and Prophetic Prism, but I think I'm going to take the Labyrinth. It helps you just win races. Yeah, we're not going to be an approach deck, but I do think Shadow Spear is kind of good. Man, and these both came back. Ugh. That feels bad to me. I really wish I was sacrificed. There was, like, a Mayhem Devil and stuff. That seems really cool, but we'll take the Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear also, yeah, like, can randomly beat something with Hexproof. Yeah, I'll take the Indestructible guy. That seems good. And yeah, I want, like, some token generation. But, like, Lieutenant plus Loxodon means you basically can't sweep me. And then Thalia pushes it off a turn to give me a little bit more time to, like, find a way to you know, prevent myself from getting blown out. We'll take Key to the City. Well, I'm not convinced I'm green yet. And Castle Embereth is pretty good. Let's just take that. Selfless Savior is perfect, I think. It's a 1-drop. Like, I like Vastwood Fortification because it goes with my counter thing. But Selfless Savior... Okay, so there's a Bomad Courier. That is actually pretty strong. And I'll take a... Yeah, we'll just take a Countless Gears Renegade. I don't see myself playing... Man. Yeah, Sacrifice is wide open. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's going to be better than my red stuff. Yeah, just a 5-drop Lord. That's so good. I wish I could take Pelt Collector, but I think I want to stay... Oh, man, and there's Daunto Vanguard as well, and a Dauntless Bodyguard. Man, there's everything I want. But I think Trostani Discordant is pretty strong as far as just a kill shot. It's really close, though. I would like Bodyguard, and I would like a Daunto Vanguard as well. But it seems like I should be able to pick up enough weenies. And what might be bad... Oh, that's so good. Man, there's also a Deemworthy, a Seal Away, but I really like having a sweeper that I don't necessarily have to cast. There's also just like a Paradise Druid. Ramp does seem strong as well. But I want like mostly creatures, I think, because of Thalia. Yeah, I guess maybe trying to fit a sweeper in this deck is a fool's errand. So we'll just take the Paradise Druid. Nothing that good here. Yeah, I don't see myself doing that. Yeah, we'll just take a Swift Response. Oh, Kanjali Sunwing is pretty good too, though. Yeah, I think I like that. So there's Divine Visitation, but I don't think that's what I want to be doing. Viv seems strong, though. Yeah, let's take Viv.
Close your eyes and listen to the sounds of the
We
wild.
will need to get our hands on some fixing, I think. Ooh, Kazandu Mammoth. Perfect. Yep, I will take that for sure. That card's crazy good. I like a Jade Light as well. What does Idol of Endurance do? That's pretty interesting. That helps me recover from sweepers as well. It could be a really good sideboard card, but I think I'll just stick with the creatures. Sky Sovereign's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, Collected Company, huh? I do have a decent number of creatures. Bloodborne Preserver is pretty good too, man. I only have 3 humans. Rishkar's Expertise. There's so much good stuff here. Let's just take Coco. Yeah, Pelt Collector and Dauntless Bodyguard came back, so this archetype seems open. How good am I at triggering Pelt Collector? A decent amount. But I think I just like the Bodyguard. I think I want to stay, like, I'll probably want to play more, whoops. I probably want to play more plains than forests. But that being said, I do have multiple double green and 1 triple green card, so I need some fixing pretty badly. But I don't really want to exacerbate it by taking green 1-drops. Countless Gears Renegade doesn't seem like it's going to do anything for me. Yeah, I'll take Last Casket here. I guess I'll just take Castle Garenbrig. I don't see myself wanting Elvish Reclaimer, I don't think. Hazard's probably the most interesting card to me, but I think I'll just take the white card. Yeah, none of this matters for my archetype, but it does seem like red-black sacrifice was wide open. And there's a Croxa there. Good lord. I think I like Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, that's just a creature that's also removal. And that's exactly what we want. Wow, Shalai is awesome. No fixing. Song of Freyalise is interesting, but I think I'm taking Shalai. I do need more 2-drops for sure. Alright, Branching Evolution seems interesting. But so does Primal Might, but that's like a spell. I think I just have to actually take Evolving Wilds because of my ridiculous mana requirements. So I'm just going to do that. And Temple Garden is perfect. I'm just going to take that. There's no green or white 2-drop for me here. Feather is interesting. I didn't know that was in the cube. All right, I like Giant Killer. It's a creature that's also a removal. We'll take that. Oh, but Elspeth? I was kind of unimpressed with this card. Yeah, we'll take Giant Killer. I do like Resilient Kenra. And I like Elder Gargs as well. But I feel pretty happy with my 5-drop, so we'll just take the 2-drop. It's what we need the most. I mean, I like this. Yeah, let's take it. Cathar's Crusade is sweet too, but I think we'll take the Conclave Mentor and just be happy with how much counters we have right now. That being said, Rowan Games is good. What do you do again? 12 seconds? We'll take the first Rowan Games. Oh, actually, no. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, another 1-drop. Sure. And I like Song. That's another thing to combo with Mentor. So this is looking pretty good, I think. Like, I think Collected Company has a reasonable number of hits. And then I've got Loxodon and Trostani to be kind of making my... oh, man, Branching Evolution. Is that too much? It probably is. Yeah, we'll just take the 1-drop. Take a Feather. Sure. We're at 31 minus 4 is 27. So we just need to cut some spells. We can also probably play 16 lands, I would think. Probably not going to get there with Labyrinth just because of how tight my mana is. So 8, 9... Plus 8 is 17, so we can still cut some. This is 8 white. I guess I like 9. 6, 7, 8. And then Evolving Wilds. Is Evolving Wilds bad in my deck? Kind of. But I do have like triple green, double white, double green, so I probably just have to play it. Yeah, only 8 green is kind of tough. Okay, so what do we want to get out? I like my equipment, but I think maybe Maul can go because it's expensive. But it is pretty good on like a Seasoned Hollowblade or something. So we have to cut 3 things. We're at 19 creatures. We can maybe cut some creatures. We could probably just cut a Rowan Games. It's a little bit off plan. And I may not need all my 1-drops, but I kind of want to play them just because of Venerated Loxodon and Trostani and stuff. And, like, Song as well. I guess Glass Casket can just live in the sideboard, and we'll just play game 1, like, as aggro as possible. Could that mean that Sky Sovereign should go? Maybe, but it hits really hard. Kazandu Mammoth is a land as well, which is actually pretty good for me. That adds another green source. I wasn't really thinking about that, but that is good. And Paradise Druid is also helpful, so okay. I'm not feeling too bad about my mana then. It could just be the Sunwing. Like, I feel like this is kind of a sideboard card, and if I really wanted it, I guess I could just go get it with Vivian at some point, but it doesn't seem that important. And that leaves me with still 18 creatures. Okay, let's try it like this. I would love to play first. 1 green is not going to cut it. This is a little bit better. I mean, I can cast Collected Company, so that's reasonable. So why don't we bottom a Plains? I think that makes sense to do. Okay, I do wish I had another green, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm just going to play it. I think that it's more important for my deck to get on the board than it is to worry about actually using both halves of Giant Killer. Yep, let's do it. You got me. Okay, so they have a 3/3. I don't really want to play Collected Company this turn. Or, I mean, I don't want to play Thalia this turn because that's going to push off my Collected Company, which I do actually want to resolve. So, I think I'll just pass. And we'll tap Radha. Alright, well, if they're going to do that anyway, guess I sack it. Yep, let's put it on. But only drawing 3 lands was not how I was hoping this would go. I feel a little embarrassed that I bottomed that Plains when I could be casting things like Collected Company right now, but I felt like I had so many chances to draw a land that there was almost no way I wouldn't hit 4. Alright, there's the Perilous Vault. Okay. So I guess I could play Thalia now, because it's pretty likely they pop the vault. So I'm going to do that. No blocks. Yep. Perfect. I think I'm just gonna jam Jade Light. Do I want that? At this point, I'm kind of looking for something better. Like, I want to play Collected Company next turn. That's interesting. I could play this and Paradise Druid next turn. Yeah, okay. We'll make a 4/3. Okay, discard 2. All right, that's pretty good. Play my crappy dog. Sure. Huh. That seems pretty good. I mean, just a growth spiral is not that exciting, but it's still a 5/5 flyer. That's going to kill me pretty quick. Oh, that didn't do anything, huh? I thought it would hit it. Oh, well. It's not like I could not play it. I don't think. Yeah, sure. That looks good, Arena. Okay. I guess I kind of forgot the first half of that card was an instant. So what did we see? Perilous Vault was their sweeper, so I probably want some kind of answer to that. Because it doesn't seem like, at least this game, they didn't have a way to like play it and activate it at the same time. I mean, yeah, I'm at 5. And I don't think I can draw anything to get rid of that. Yeah, it does not look that way. I could gain 4 life. Is this an instant? No, that's a sorcery. So I can attack for 4. Sure. And I'm going to gain 4 life. Gives me another turn, but like I said, I don't think I have an answer. The Sky Sovereign could maybe block it. But now I can't crew it, so I don't think I have any way out. Yep. Man. Alright, we're not going to show him that. Okay. So... yeah, they just had, like, mono removal. And I don't know that I have anything, like, better against that. Didn't really seem to care about Sunwing. Maybe Maze Mind Tome is good. It's just a way to kind of wade through the removal until I can finally push them over. So we'll bring that in. And Thalia seemed good. But I think I like the Tome. And what don't I like? Skyclave didn't seem that good. They have mono removal, and they didn't really have anything that I wanted to hit with it. So we could get rid of Skyclave. But it is permanent. Let's see, how many cards do they have left? 9. So I saw about half their deck. And I didn't see any permanents that I wanted to hit with it, but it kind of just feels like a mistake. But they do have like lots of ways to get rid of it anyway, so I think we'll just cut it. Does make my company a bit worse, but I think that's okay. Kind of interested in Countless Gears Renegade just because they are pretty likely to remove my stuff in combat. Yeah, okay. I think we're fine. Yeah, this looks good. I do have my answer to the Perilous Vault, so I like that. We'll lead on white, why not? Temple Garden is a great draw. So let's go ahead and play Thalia. This is going to make me have a little bit of a tough time here, but... attack for 2, and then we'll play Song. Sure. All right. Well, I don't really want to play Knight, so I'm just going to play Alcid. But yeah, once again, we're missing land drops, and that's going to cost me. Oof. I'm almost to the point where I feel like I kind of have to play Knight. But if I play that Perilous Vault, I'm pretty screwed. So I just think I can't. Okay, land is good. Yep, let's drop Shalai. Okay. Man, this sucks. I think I'm just gonna pass. Okay, we can play that. Don't really think I need that. Do I want to play Giant Killer? I can Sky Sovereign next turn and blow up the 2/2. Yeah, I think I'll just hold it. Mm-hmm. And that can get my 3rd green. All right, there it is. And it's 5 in tap, right? So we can get it. You can have your 2. I will take your 2. So we'll get the green. And I'm just hoping they don't have a counterspell. So what I'm gonna do is do this first. Then I'm going to play my Knight of Autumn. And I hope this resolves. We'll hit that. Okay. then we'll jam Seasoned Hollow Blade. Yep. Okay. Sure. Okay. So, Loxodon. So this is 3 to kill the 5/5. Then I can't quite play Loxodon. So what if I play Loxodon? I can't also play Maul. But I do want to just kill Scholar. And I guess we'll just play Giant Killer. That seems to make the most sense to me. Okay, Radha it is. Alright, well if that's it, they're just dead. Cool, game 3. Sky Sovereign putting in the work. Oh, I guess it doesn't deal 3 to them, so that is a concern. But what could I do? I could go Maul. Yeah, and I can Viv. Okay, that'll work. So if we Maul, then we can put the counters on the... Yeah, among up to 2 target creatures. Okay. I was talking a little bit of trash there. Almost actually was not lethal this turn, so... Pick that one. Play Viv.
I am Scholar's vengeance, and I'm coming for you next.
Yep, put 2 counters there.
This'll be fun to watch.
Alrighty. I always shortcut that Sky Sovereign just deals 3 damage to any target, but it does not. But we're okay. We're okay. So, looking at this... Yeah, they just have, like, a random Perilous Vault. So they just have a lot of removal, but they do have a reasonable number of creatures. But that Skyclave is still kind of a liability. Like, they get to just make... Like, I remove the thing and I hit, and then they just make they play removal and get the thing back. That's just not great for me. I'm, like, mildly interested in the first Heroine games, but... And Countless Gears Renegade does seem reasonable as well. How much mana did I have in play at the end of this game? 7? I feel like I have the tools to win. I don't know if Maze Mind Tome is crazy. It just seems really easy for them to disrupt first Heroine games. I feel like I'm going to be tapping out so much. I think I'd rather just play first Heroine games. I like this. Oh, I like that too. Man, this hand is good. All right, let's rock. All right. So it's pretty likely they just kill Mammoth, but I think I play it anyway. I mean, I do have the Selfless Saviors, so... Is that a reason to not attack with Selfless Savior? I don't think so. It is a reason not to attack with Selfless Savior. Okay. Oh, they didn't, okay. They didn't block. Works for me. Okay, so I need to be watching out for... I think they had Languish. So how could I beat Languish? If I play Bo3's Lieutenant, I probably need to put a counter on itself. And if I play, like, Erroan Games and Alcid, I can kind of get blown out. I could also just leave up Collected Company. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. We haven't even gotten to Cast Collected Company yet, so I kind of just want to do that. Just achievement unlocked it. Okay, there's the Languish. I hope this hits. It does. So that didn't count, which is unfortunate, but it is still some damage, which is what I wanted. Sure. Yeah, I didn't get to choose a creature, so that just happens. All right, yeah, I gotta just keep pressing. Yep, there's that thing. Perfect. We'll put it on the token, I guess. Let's jam Sky Sovereign. Attack for a bunch. Yes, we did it. Good games, Lars87. All right, so green-white counters. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is cut Maul for the first Erroan games. The reason is because first Erroan games at least makes me another creature and then can draw me cards. Maul just hits harder, and when people are packing a lot of removal, I think I'd rather have the more value-centric card. This one is just more straight aggro. All right. This looks good to me. I feel like I need to play Evolving Wilds, but I can play 2 1-drops on turn 2, or just Thalia. So I think it's fine. I guess I'll just play Thalia because I do actually probably want to go get a green. And that'll still let me go 2, 3, 4, ideally. And we'll just crack it now. All right, land is great. All right. I don't think they can get me for attacking here, so I'm going to do it. And I think I'm just going to make a 4/3. Alright, so I could play 2 1-drops, but I think playing the Lieutenant is going to be good. Attack for 7. And now I get 2 2/2s if they have a sweeper. That's fine. All right. Let's just jam all. And then I'll just play all my protection stuff. This will make it really hard for them to get out of this. But yeah, this is a pretty sick curve out. I mean, I can kind of just let that happen. Honestly, I get a 2/2. Sure. Like, I don't even care. Sure. Yep. Okay. That looked good to me. So, what did they have? They had a Solemn. They had a Bone Crusher, or like a Giant Killer, Giant Slayer, whatever. Giant Crusher, Bone Killer. Sunwing seems like it would actually be pretty good in this matchup. It does seem like some of their plan is blocking. But I don't know that I actually want to change anything. Like, that seemed real strong. I shouldn't get too overconfident that my curve out was perfect, though. Yeah, I'm wondering if I want to swap anything out for Skyclave. But I don't think so. Yeah, let's just run it back. This does let me cast Jade Light, so I have Jade Light like into Trostani and a 1-drop, so I think this is good enough. Certainly not as amazing as that last hand, but and if you got a shock, that's fine. I'll just Evolving Wilds next turn then. Although, no, I don't think I can do that because I have to play 2 forests running. So we'll just push the Evolving Wilds off, I think. They're thinking pretty hard about this. Like, I think you just shock it. You kind of have to. If you're thinking about it, like, it'll just protect something else. That works for me. I am totally fine with that. All right. Yep, let's just play the forest. And we'll play Jade Light. Draw 2 lands? Okay. Didn't really want to draw those, like, my next 2 turns running anyway. That's a good draw. So now I'll play the Plains. I'll play Shalai. All right, that's a pretty good card. But you know what's a good card? This card. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Taking my Shalai, huh? Okay. Okay, so I can play land. I guess I just play Trostani. Yep, we'll go like that. And they don't want to block. They're going to take 10 here, and I have 5 things in play. Okay. And now even if they have a sweeper, I can just play Seasoned Hollowblade and activate Sky Sovereign and kill them. So I'm feeling pretty good. All right, 2-0. Good games, Direwolf 7. All right, here we are in the finals. Let's play first. 1 Sky Marcher Aspirant, huh? I'm like tempted to keep this, honestly. But it just seems too bad. This is way, way better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we can bottom up planes. And then if we have nothing to do on turn 2, we can go get our green. That's pretty good, actually. Because I can play Evolving Wilds this turn. I can play Giant Killer, and then I can follow up with Venerated Loxodon, and then Bo3's Lieutenant, so let's do that. We'll go get our green. Yeah, and then turn 3 we'll play Loxodon, and then we'll play that into Lieutenant, and then we'll be pretty difficult to kill. Alright, just a cool 9 damage in play on turn 3. Okay. I'm going to play this now. So I kind of like the pro multicolored here, so maybe I'll just leave Venerated Loxodon alone. It's tempting to go for the damage, but 9 is enough, I think. Okay. Let's play and equip Shadow Spear. Yeah, we'll put it on Lieutenant because it's just got that pro multicolor. I feel like that's going to be hard for them to interact with. Sure. All right, and then I have 6 damage already. So is it worth it to play the Sky Marcher? Because I feel like they're going to have a sweeper. If they have a sweeper, I'm pretty screwed. But if they just have removal, then it's like way less good. Yeah, I mean, they know about it, so I'm just going to play it. It's not like I can surprise them or anything. And if they've got the sweeper, they've got me. All right, so I have 3, 7, 8. So this won't give me the city's blessing, I don't think. So if I put Shadow Spear on Loxodon, I can pretty freely attack with that. And then I can use this on Ensep to tap something. Works for me. And I'll play the Druid. Just gets me closer to lethal. And Druid is not gonna, like, carry me if they've got a sweeper. Like, if they've got a sweeper, I just lose. I think so. I'm not even gonna play around it. So they are conveniently at 7 now. So I don't really want to trade. I don't really want to trade either of my 2/1s for Dusk Legion Zealot. But I'm afraid they're going to have a start. So I could just put... I could put the Shadow Spear on, like, I don't know, Paradise Druid. Gives Trample. I think that's what I'll do. And we'll just send that. That's fine. We'll tap that. And if they want to block with Sailor, that's fine. But I don't really want to trade there, so... Well, that's absolutely brutal. Yeah, that makes sense. Struggling a bit here. Yep. Sky Sovereign would be a good draw. That is not, but I will play it. And I think I will send Paradise Druid. It's not doing anything for me. And Aspirant gaining flying at this point doesn't do anything really either. Yep. And we'll put that on Aspirant. And pass. But now they can tap my Aspirant and draw extra cards every turn. So I really don't like my chances unless I draw something good. Oh, that is brutal. Yep, I can't block. And they can make us both sacrifice. Yep. Yeah, that's not going to do it either. But we'll keep playing. I don't know if there's anything like... Like, Sky Sovereign would be good. That would help a lot. There's no point in playing that because they can just make me sacrifice it. But I guess if they want to make me sacrifice, then they have to sacrifice a creature, so... But yeah, I don't even... I mean, Collected Company could help. But the one-sided Howling Mine they have going on is pretty devastating. Sure.
You have no place in my place. It is the ideal subordinate.
Yeah, now they can freely make me sacrifice every turn. Because they'll be making a 1/1. If I can get rid of Rankle, though, they don't actually have that much damage. Yeah, they get to just make me sacrifice that. But once again, I don't think I'm, like, not playing my spells. But it doesn't really seem possible to get out of this. If I had drawn Sky Sovereign this turn, I might be more... I might be feeling like I could get back in, but, like, after this round of damage, I'm going to have such a small life total and no ability to block anything. So Rankle costs 4? Okay. Yeah, and now they can just tap and swing for lethal, so I'm comfortable packing it in. Okay. I'm not even really sure how I lost. Oh, Hostage Taker's real good. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So what then? Sunwing seems reasonable based upon Spectral Sailor and Remorseful Cleric. And also another blocker for Rankle. On the same note, so is Archon. But it feels like with their Tezzeret, like making all of these 3/3s is actually worse for me than making 2 3/3s. Like a lot of them are undersized. And then if they just kill it, I've just, like, accomplished nothing. Yeah, I think I'll just bring in the Sunwing. And yeah, I don't really have much I can do about Hostage Taker. That card is just straight up good. Like, there is Glass Casket. CMC 3 or less. Yeah, I actually think I like that. And then Shadow Spear seemed fine. It was, like, fine. So what don't I like? 27 seconds. I'm not sure. I guess just, Dauntless Bodyguard. Why not? Alright, I like this. Alced into Seasoned Hollowblade. Into Shadow Spear Equip. Don't really have anything I want to discard to Hollowblade, but I don't think that matters. Shadow Spear Equip is 3, yep, okay. Well, I don't have any counters right now, and I think I'd rather play and equip Shadow Spear, but I don't really want to discard anything. So I think I'm just going to get in. I'm actually fine with that. Yeah. Then we'll play Mentor. And the Giant Killer. Okay. Okay. Now, I wish I had a way to get some counters on these guys. Land is good. So, I don't even really want to trade Hollow Blade for Brain Maggot. Yeah. Because I just get back Shadow Spear, and that doesn't really help me that much. And I'll get it back the turn I play Sky Sovereign anyway. That's fine. So land would be really good, but another spell would also be fine. Perfect. Jamming it. That's a shame. So I can send my 2/2. Yeah, and if they want to block with both... No, I still don't want to trade Giant Killer, so we'll just go like that. I would trade this for both of them. Alright, land is not a good draw. I could have held it for Hollow Blade, though. I should have done that. That was dumb. Alright, we'll send the 2/2. Okay. Okay. Let's let that happen. If they're targeting Mentor... make a 4/4. Well, that resolves. And now I just straight up lose my 2/2, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Not looking good here. The Spell Pierce on the Sky Sovereign was real good. Yeah, I don't even think I want to sack my Alcid. And we'll just tap the 5/6, but we're in a lot of trouble now. They have 4 cards and we have none. So it looks like we got mangled in the finals, but that's okay. You know, at least we got to play for the 3rd win. Well, that's a pretty good card. It doesn't really help me that much, though. So we could put this on the Hollow Blade. And then I can send that. I would trade it for both the Maggot and the Zealot, or the 4/4. Yeah. Send it. So now I could crack the Alcid, but I think I'd rather leave up the Giant Killer. Because I still get a 2/2. Yep, Sphinx's Revelation. That's also insanely bad for me. Yeah, they've just got the tools to stop me, and I just didn't curve out the way I would have wanted to. Warrant was particularly good. Yep. And I don't think they're going to attack. But we'll tap something anyway. And Dawn of Hope can make a 1/1, right? Land is terrible for me. Yep. And there's a train coming in, so I'm going to quiet down until it goes away. But if I end up losing, just want to say thanks for watching. All right, I think the train is actually almost gone, but we're certainly going to lose. Sorry for being so quiet. It's just the worst. All right, that's not a bad draw. So they can make a 1/1 blocker. And I would have to tap the 5/6 to attack. But I'd really rather tap Rankle. Then they can just draw cards. Yeah, this is not good. But I'll keep fighting. But I don't think I can attack there. Like, if I do, they get to hit me back with Rankle. And I really don't want them to get this Rankle loop going because I'll end up losing my whole board. I have a little bit of life total to work with. Yeah, that Spell Pierce. I lost the game right then, I think. I mean, that's a 4/4. Does that do anything for me? Like, what if I put a bunch of counters on my stuff? Mammoth doesn't have trample or anything. The 4/4 does stop the 3/4 from attacking. I think I'm going to do it. But it's kind of only a matter of time before they draw something to remove my giant killer, and then the rankle gets going, and if I can't remove that, I end up losing my whole board. And that's a one-way ticket to Browntown. Their deck is sweet. Like, they have a lot of ways to make the rankle thing happen. They've done it now with Dawn of Hope and Tezzeret. And just had the answer to my Sky Sovereign. Yeah, that's absolutely devastating. But I can kill Torrential Gear Hulk now. But they're going to, like, make a copy of it. Yeah, I have plenty of mana to, like, do this. 5, 6, 7. And then the whole thing is 4. Okay. Yeah, we'll just tap something. Man, and then do they get to cast Sublime Epiphany again? Wow. I'm going to let them do this just because I want to see this happen. They, like, bounce my token. Make a copy of something. But I get to, like... I guess they'd have to do, like... Basri's Lieutenant or something. So that way I can't Giant Killer it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just kill... what they're targeting. Let's just make sure... Yeah. We'll play that and the Plains, because they already know about it. And pumping Kazandu Mammoth doesn't really matter. And now they get to make the token... I can sack the Jadelight Ranger. Yep. Yep, there it is. All right, I'm comfortable packing it in, but this person's deck was really sweet. Like, they absolutely hammered me. So good games, Rebel Wit Happen? Rebel with a pen, there it is. Okay. This is like the flawless victory. Like, I have like no permanents and they have hundreds. Well done. All right, let's take a look at the deck before we part ways here. I thought it was pretty good. Some of those curve outs were totally bananas and just absolutely ran people over. And then I met a very value-centric deck that just had all the answers and absolutely crushed me. But I had fun. The Arena Cube seems sweet. And so that's about it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next draft.